first YouTube video. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever the fuck the intros be on YouTube. I was on TikTok live the other day and I was like, I want to start a YouTube because bitch, for some reason I can never stay focused on one thing. I'm like, I want to start a YouTube, and I was on live and everybody was like, yes, do it, I'll watch. So I was like, all right, well, y'all asked me questions. So I got 10 questions, the 10 most interesting questions. I'm gonna answer it while I get ready because I'm gonna go downtown. We finna hit Bill Street for my friend's birthday. So I'm gonna transform into a baddie. To show y'all how I catfish on Instagram, how I go from this to that. So let's get into it. All right, so the first question is, how did you get started on TikTok and what was your first viral video? So how I got started on TikTok, basically like everybody else. It was a pandemic and I was bored. So, I mean, I had nothing else to do. So I got on TikTok. And once I downloaded that app, it was over. It was addicting ever since. Everybody was like, you too old to have TikTok, you too old to have TikTok. Clown. Everybody clowning me at this point. Like, why do you have TikTok? Those are for like 12, 13-year-olds. You 21 with TikTok, like what the fuck? So I'm like, whatever, okay. Everybody was like, why do you have TikTok? Why do you have TikTok? You too old to have TikTok. And I ain't even gonna cap. I was having my moments like, maybe TikTok is corny, like, maybe I'm doing too much, maybe I'm just bored. But one thing about me, when it comes to something I enjoy, I'ma do it. If it make me happy, it make me happy. So that was that. I downloaded TikTok, I started making TikToks. And I'm not gonna cap to you, when the pandemic first hit, everybody was doing little dances. And so I was like, I'm gonna blow up on TikTok. I'm over here doing a dance because everybody else doing a dance. So I'm over here, I'm like, damn, I just don't understand. Charlie D'Amelio, this getting shit, millions of dollars a year for literally doing a 5-second dance on TikTok. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna do a 5-second dance on TikTok. And my dances wasn't going nowhere. I wasn't going nowhere doing dances. After, you know, a couple of weeks, months of me doing these dances that I could not do, I eventually started doing the lip sync thing, you know, when they put a sound and then you like lip sync it like it's you. When I started doing that, you know, I started getting more followers or whatnot, just, you know. And I was thinking, oh my God, I'm famous, y'all. Well, my little 11K followers. I'm like, oh my God, I made it. Girl, what really paved the way, I actually made a video on my toxic relationship and it blew up. I think it got like 1 million views, but then it got taken down for hate speech. But I ended up making like 4 parts. So that happened, and then that's when the followers really started coming because they were like, oh my gosh, you are so funny. The way you tell stories are so funny. I used to think I was a funny person, but I have come to realize I am not a funny person. My life is just funny. Things that happen to me don't happen to people on a daily basis. So that's that. Started telling stories about how I got in trouble when I was younger, and all them videos, you know, blew up. I was like, shit, I'm gonna do a storyteller. I'm gonna be a storyteller. But then I was tired of telling stories. I was like, I don't feel like coming home and putting my whole life on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped telling stories. For a second, I started doing a series review. Like, I gave my opinion. And everybody like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, I thought I was the only one who thought like this. So everybody was like, shit, you are so relatable. So then I became the relatable bitch. And I just started making videos that were relatable without putting too much of my business out on the internet. I mean, I just been doing shit that was relatable ever since. I really just talk, say my opinion, you know. People agree with it, people don't agree with it, and that was that. So if you're thinking about starting a TikTok, go ahead and do it. Post your content, 100% agree with you. But let me tell you this, if you're not strong, you might want to turn your comments off when you first start. Because if you go big, they are going to violate you in the comments. The people on TikTok, they don't care. They don't care. Your mama could be dying and they will still go in on you like. So that's how I got viral on TikTok, and it's been up ever since. So the next question is, why do you want to start a YouTube channel? So I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel, but I've always been shy. You know, like, I just feel like nobody was gonna watch my stuff. Now it's like, I don't care. I'm just gonna do it to do it. If it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. If it don't, then it don't. At this point, it's just like a hobby for me. It gives me something to do. And plus, TikTok be taking down all my videos. Like, all my videos that's like really funny, or at least I think it's really funny, and then they blow up. They take it down for hate speech, or it's going against the community guidelines or something. And I ain't got time for it. Plus, TikTok is like so dragged out. It's a lot of rules that you gotta follow. I'd rather just cross my platform to YouTube at this point. What Thugger say?
I just needed the platform. Right. I had the plan. Right.
The next question is, how old are you and where are you from? So, I am 22. I will be 23 next week. Scorpio season, of course. And I am from Memphis. Actually, I'm fucking lying. I'm not from Memphis. I'm from the suburbs. Because, you know, people from Memphis try to be technical and they're like, you're not from Memphis. You're from Arlington. You're from Cordova. So, shit, I was born at a hospital in Memphis and we lived in Cordova. And then when I turned like 12, we moved to Arlington. So I've been in Arlington. So I'm from the suburbs. I'm right outside of Memphis, like 15, 20 minutes away. What is the rudest thing somebody has ever told you? Now, I don't know if you're talking about it in real life or if you're talking about on social media. So like in real life, it's not really rude because it's true, but the shit is rude. So I was talking to this guy and my skin was really bad when we first started talking, like really bad. And so my skin never looked like that. So he was like, bruh. So when my skin cleared up, he basically told me my skin looked like a Crunch bar. And oh my God, my feelings was so fucking hurt. But my skin did look like a fucking Crunch bar. Like, he ain't lie. He was telling the truth. But that was the rudest thing somebody has ever told me to my face. That my skin looked like a fucking Crunch bar. So imagine somebody telling you your skin like a fucking Crunch bar. Like, I was at a loss for words. Like, that shit was so fucking rude. But the rudest comment, I got anxiety, so I will overthink everything people say. So I don't even read the comments anymore. So I don't really know the answer to that. How old is your dog and where did you get him from? So this is birthday is September 22nd. He's a Virgo, my best friend. My ex's roommate, Tonio, I loved his dog, Lola. Like, I loved her with my life. I always was like, Lola, come here, Lola. And so I told my boyfriend at the time, I was like, I want a dog. Love his dog. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so sweet. And she like cuddled me and shit. And she got pregnant. She's a pit. I think she's a full-blown pit. I'm not 100% sure, but she's a pit, but she was like little. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I want one. Like, she's having babies, I want one. So he was like, you know, they're gonna get big. And I was like, I know. I did not know this dog was gonna get this damn big. Like, in my head, I thought he was gonna be the size of her, but his daddy is big as hell. So when they were born, they were like this fucking small. And I was like, oh my God, I'm in love. Did not think this dude would be this big. He is a lot to handle. Also, he's been on my chest since he was like, what, 5 weeks old. He's been sleeping on my chest, and ever since he's been in the bed with me. He likes to crush people because he thinks he's like a little poodle. What schools did you go to? In elementary school, I went to an elementary school in Cordova called Chimney Rock. There was this thing called Mount Pisgah Middle School, and they actually started, you know, most middle schools start in the 6th grade. They started in the 5th grade. So I went there my 5th grade year. And then I moved to Arlington, and then my mom put me in Arlington Middle School. And then after that, I went to Arlington High School. My sophomore year, I transferred to St. Benedict, which is a private school. Private school was not for me. Being in public school all my life and then going to a private school, I just did not fit in. Like, no shade, but private school is like that stuff you see on TV, like how catty they be on TV and stuff. That is how they be at private schools. So I was like, Everything was like a competition there. I wasn't messing with it. I was depressed there. Like, everything was going horribly. My grades were horrible. Like, I couldn't fit in. Like, I was like the new girl. And I'm okay with being a new girl because I've been the new girl before. But when you go from a public school to a private school, it's like completely different. So I went there for a whole semester. I ended up going to the doctor. The doctor was like, she is too stressed out. She needs to go back to Arlington. So I went back to Arlington that second semester, so in January. So I finished up my sophomore year back at Arlington, transferred back. Finished up at Arlington, graduated in 2017, the University of Tennessee in Martin, and I've been there ever since. So next question is, do you want kids, and if so, how many? Well, I don't know. When I was younger, I used to say I didn't want kids, and then I got older and I was like, I do want kids, and I want kids at the age of 28. Like, I want to be pregnant with my first child at 28, and I want to get married by 27. But every single day, it gets pushed back more and more, and it's like, do I really want kids? Like, I just feel like it's I almost said a waste of time. It's expensive. It's very expensive, and I want to travel a lot of my life. I just don't want to be. It sounds so bad, but shit, I don't give a shit. I just feel like kids right now. It could be my mindset because I'm only 22, but I just feel like it is a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I don't have the time for that right now. So I don't know if I want kids. You know, maybe down the line. The next question is, how did you end up at the club with your mom? It seems like y'all have a great bond. That's actually a very funny story. I was on the phone with my sister. I went out with my sister the week before. My sister is older than me. And I was like, girl, you old. Like, I was hanging out with her. She was like, we finna go downtown. I'm thinking we finna go to Beale Street if you from Memphis. I'm like, okay, we finna go on Beale. It was on Main. We didn't even go on Beale. She was like, nah, Beale, that's dangerous. But you know me, YOLO. My daddy loves saying, off topic. My daddy loves saying, you need to stay out these streets. It's dangerous. Like, you in Memphis. I'm like, okay, well, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. YOLO, I'm only gonna be 22 once. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I get older, and let's say I do have kids, I'm gonna be sick. Like, I didn't even have fun. You know, it was very much boring. I was in the house by 10 o'clock. Like, no, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be out, babes. Are you really gonna start a podcast? So I said I was gonna start a podcast, and I told myself I was gonna start a podcast before I started a YouTube channel. And I think I really do wanna start a podcast, but that is just so much. I feel like I just need to sit down for a second, because, you know, TikTok, YouTube, and a podcast, like, and I'm still in school. You know, if I have time, then I'll do the podcast. But right now, I'm just gonna focus on TikTok and YouTube. Shit, I barely be focusing on TikTok. So we'll see. So the next question is, what do you plan on posting on your YouTube? I honestly do not know. I'm just here, you know, whatever y'all wanna see, I guess I'll post. I guess I can post some story times. I don't wanna just do straight story times like I told y'all. With my TikTok, I get distracted easily. I don't just stay on one topic. So, you know, it might be a haul, like when people send me clothes, and then I make the TikToks. I might do like an in-depth review, like an actual try-on haul on my YouTube, you know, buying wigs and stuff, fashion and stuff, story time and stuff, get ready with me and stuff. Stuff like that, hell. So the last two questions are, do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have two siblings. I have a older sister named Deidre. Hey girl, that's my biggest supporter. And then I have a younger brother named Landon. Hey dude, that's my biggest hater. So, and the last question is, do you have any tattoos? Girl, my whole body is tatted. I have one on my thigh, one on my arm, one on my forearm, one on my neck, one on my spine. So yeah, I have like 8 tattoos. I would say 8. And honestly, if I could do it all over again, I'd get mine removed. My mama told me not to get none, and I ain't listen, so. And this is the final look. This is how I catfish for Instagram, period. If you're not following my Instagram, go follow it at Thelindsaymarie with 3 E's. Make sure that you guys do subscribe and like, comment what you guys want to see next. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Oh yeah, you gon' fit the right Friday.